Hi, friends of the spoken word. It's time for Tip Tuesday. Today it's about a voiceover artist, voiceover actor, a voiceover guy, because that's basically his name, from the United Kingdom. So it's about his website and his YouTube channel, basically all his content. But his website is very informative and motivational. So the voiceover actor I'm talking about is Guy Harris. Many of you will know him. He's very big in the UK. He has a great voice. I just love to listen to Guy Harris' voice. Please tell me if I'm wrong. But as a voiceover artist, you really like to listen to other voiceover artists, do you? At least for me, that's the case. So that's the website, and if you're looking for inspiration when it comes to your voice demos, he has a bunch of voice demos for commercial, for explainer, narrator. He's basically doing all the stuff you can do as a voiceover artist and voice actor. Speaking of acting, beside the voice demos is the character demos, so he split it in two different topics because he's doing such a lot of things. And he's got imitations like impressions, in that case David Attenborough. He's doing many cartoon, character, video game voices. I really do like this one over here for the mobile game Boom Beach.
The next time you try to defeat me, perhaps you should bring your friends.
Assemble with your allies to create a task force. Collect intel to unlock daring special operations.
So that was actually a great example for both the narrator's or announcer's or commercial voice and the character's voice. But beside of demos and characters, you can also have a look at his studio, which is very interesting because he not only shows pictures and behind-the-scenes stuff, he does have a very detailed list of his studio equipment on his site. So if you go over here on links, you can see the studio. So as I said, he has a very detailed view you can have here inside the studio. So you see he has a booth disconnected from the rest of his equipment and his room. He has a podcast point over here. Maybe he's talking to the customers from over here. Very nice chair, by the way. He has some Genelecs over there. So if you do a mouse over on those eyes, you can see that he's using a Neumann TLM 103 for talking to the customers or doing podcasts. He's using a mixer from Soundcraft. He's using an Apollo interface. You also can take a closer look at the booth. In here you got some few more eyes. So you see he's mainly recording with a Neumann U87, one of the famous and most used mics in the world when it comes to voiceover. So that one over here might be a mistake, because I don't think he's using the Bauer DT770, but the Biodynamic DT770 as I do right over here, because they look pretty the same, and I'm sure that this should be the Bayer DT. So Guy Harris, if you're watching that, take a look at this. I might be wrong, maybe I don't know the company Bauer, which might be famous in the UK, but I'm pretty sure that should be Biodynamic. So as you can see, he's not only recording on the Neumann U87, he's also able to record on the Sennheiser MK416, which is very common for promos and stuff like this. Chuck Duran, who I talked about, I think it was last Tuesday, also prefers that Sennheiser MK416. But beside of that virtual tour over here, as I said, he also's got all his equipment listed down here. So the microphones, the preamps, the software he's using. He's also using Adobe Audition. He's working via ISDN, but also via Source Connect, so Skype, of course. He's doing phone patching, so basically everything you could offer as a voiceover artist and voice actor for the customer to do some live direction, to come with you basically into the booth. And I think this is pretty cool, so you can see what you might need to have to become a successful and well-known voice actor that is able to deliver all the standards of the industry, to be available at so many ways for the customers. So you could do a live direction and could be with you in the booth actually. So that's pretty awesome. So you got motivational stuff, demos, links. He's doing some behind of the scenes stuff. Let's show you some of this.
I started off working in a skateboard shop, selling skateboards, listening to the radio. One day I entered a competition to do impressions on my local radio station, and I won it.
Are your Friday nights in Alton a bit of a joke? So are ours! With headliners fresh from supporting Russell Howard, Joe Brand and Ezzy Izzard, the monthly comedy club by Wessex Arts at Alton College, by Wessex Arts at Alton Balls, can I go again?
Craft. Love this.
It's tough out there. Really tough. Now, you don't want to end up like this guy. You know, owned.
So that's my tip for today. Check out voiceover Guy Harris. Check out the website, check out the YouTube channel. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of information, inspiration for you as a voiceover artist or voice actor, whatever you prefer to be called. Thanks for watching and see you tomorrow on Wishing Wednesday.